And Rodriguez, the fifth Blue Jay pitcher, gives up Holiday's first hit of the year. Boy, he tomahawked that thing.
Holiday, high fly ball, center field. Lucas watches it leave the yard. Jackson Holiday.
Hey, it worked, guys.
Yeah. Ground ball dribbler Wagner, long way to go. And Holiday has.
I think he can certainly give you 2 and maybe 3.
Jackson Holiday waiting back on the first pitch curveball. Bermuda triangle ball in right center here. On the concourse here at a sold-out Oriole Park. Jackson Holiday sizzles the first pitch of the second for a base hit. He called for Orioles fans. Wipe out the double play. Holiday left field. Serve it in for a base hit. Boy, there has been.
He did last year.
Or when did you get those runs, right? I mean, that's the other piece to that.
Up ball's drilled up the alley, left center field. Jackson Holiday to the wall. Jackson Holiday shoots
get in the gap, because if it gets in the gap here and you can run a little bit, you're going to get 3 a lot of cases, like potentially this one here.
Yeah, this is a good doubles and triples park, and we're about to see why. Jackson Holiday is thinking 3. He's going to speed around second. He's going to make it in easily. On the ground, that is ticketed for center field. The Orioles have flipped the luck in this series. Finding his way back into the rhythm of the season. Holiday, opposite field maestro, Jackson Holiday.
Look for your pitch.
Holiday drives one to deep left center. Thomas is back at the wall. Grand slam!
Foot fly ball to left center field, be a home run.
Yes, it should. Jackson, how about that little poke job? Base hit Holiday by Daniel Schneemann, and Austin Hedges in the third then took the lead back in the bottom of the inning. They've led ever since, and Jackson watch what is only Jackson's 79th big league game. Fights his ball off into left. Wood lumbering in, can't get to it.
Part of what makes hitting hard. It's part of what has made the Rays pitching so good over the years. There's a bullet by Jackson. He got a ball up in the zone and rips it into right center field.
Pinch hitter in the 8th. Then got tagged by a pitch. Rolls it past the right side of the bump. Slips it into the outfield. 1-2 to Holiday. That's laced towards right field and in for a base hit.
And of course, they lost to San Francisco, and then they really got it going after that.
There's a nice swing on a 2-strike changeup. Jackson Holiday's first at bat.
Wow, there you go, Jackson.
How about the sound of that thing? Kerstad's going to try to go to third, and he is safe, and Holiday will take second. It's starting to look a little more comfortable for Jackson as he pokes this pitch into center. Nicely done for a base hit. They punched out 27 and 33 into third. Jackson Holiday, first pitch served in the right, and that's 2. A couple of years, that batting eye come in very handy. Oh, first pitch, demolition here. Jackson Holiday, that ball is gone right off the top of the scoreboard wall. Serpa on the edge. And a line drive, base hit through the left side. Third time through will lead off that 5th inning with India Witt. Holiday again to right field, make it a double. Long gone down the Holiday road.
On the response from Manny Gonzalez. And he lobs it into left field and drops it in for a base hit.
Last 15 with a couple of home runs.
And he whistles that one right back up the middle into center field for a base hit.
No way. But you got to stay healthy to be able to do that.
Jackson Holiday shoots one to deep left center field, and that ball clangs off the wall. Paris, the converted infielder, misread it. I liked some of the swings he saw yesterday. As Holiday grounds the ball through the box. That's a beautiful swing with a couple of runners on base. Clear skies ahead, as it typically is this time of year. Holiday rockets one up the middle. Jackson Holiday in his second career start.
Yeah.
The rocket in the house for his son Cody.
He still looks good. He still like he can get batters out.
1-0 from Mackenzie Gore. He'll swing at the second pitch. That's a nice swing into right center. That ball gets away from Dylan Cruz, and Holiday will cruise into second. In 2/3. Fastball changeup to Holiday, who grounds a ball to the left side. Royce Lewis has no chance from his knees, and it's a 9-inning franchise record. Holiday up the middle. On an 0-2 pitch, he got 3 straight splitters.
Just put a ball in play. Let's see what happens.
It's in play. It's a chopper. Nunez bobbles it, loses it. Early again. They got work to do. As Holiday slams one to deep right field, and that ball is over the glove of Cruz. Dillon can't see it. Jackson's around second, and he'll have the second triple of this ball game.
Didn't chase a whole lot of balls.
Up and in there, he grounds it through the right side.
The fundamentals that the Orioles have had the last 2 or 3 years. You know, I felt like we've been a little bit off fundamentally. That's not off at all.
No, that's a fundamentally sound 3-run homer. Big swing, Jackson Holiday. That's a massive, massive difference. And this ball's just cracked the other way. Left center field, home run.
And then use the hole in the infield to our advantage against a sinker ball. That's what Hanley was trying to do.
There's a big hole up the middle. There's another base hit for tying run, Jackson Holiday. First pitch swinging high in the air, left center field. That's got some distance, and it's off the wall as Chourio crashed into the padding. Holiday sprinting for third. He'll be held up there. Jackson up the middle. There's a base hit left on left. Mateo's going to go to third. Chourio's throw is dropped, and Holiday takes second behind it.
Turn the card for Jackson Holiday, who hits it sharply past the wall on the right side. Kerstad getting the wave around third. He's trucking towards the plate. The throw goes to the middle of the diamond. There's the hardest working crew in the ballpark today. Holiday extends his base hit. Now a career high 10. Lashed fair towards the corner and right. Hits the sidewall. Bangs back towards the diamond. That'll allow Mateo to score easily.
And really hadn't allowed a run in the last 19 2/3. Oh, there you go.
A little bouncing ball finds some green grass. Jackson lines it to left center. That's down for a base hit in front of Scott. Carlson comes in to score. And
deeper into the count.
And he loops this into left field, and that's a base hit.
Zach Wheeler.
Poked into left field. Nootbaar can't get it, and it's going to go to the wall. Holiday can jog into second base with the leadoff double. Into right field, and that's a base hit. It plates Mullins, and Holiday will have his second double of the game.
Emmanuel Clase from the Guardians.
Ground ball base hit.
Well, there's your fastball.
Driven well out to right field. It's a leadoff homer for Jackson Holiday. Welcome to Baltimore.
That would have been a long out.
Jackson Holiday hits it down the line in right field. Hanley turns second. He makes it to third. Throw coming into second. It's a sliding double for.
Felix went back-to-back on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, there
How
you
about
go.
that? Dumped into left center field. Holiday goes the opposite way. Montas trade didn't work out so well for New York. Holiday rifles it into right field. That's down and bounding all the way to the base of the wall in the corner. Butler will pick it up as Holiday.
But they threw Altuve in there. Now, you know how great player he is.
Straight away center field. Clark going back.
Yeah,
looking
that
for
one,
another
big boy.
brilliant play. No
Yeah.
chance. No chance.
And then 4-1 for the Orioles. And a ground ball pitcher. I mean, basically, not a hard thrower.
Whoa!
Don't let yourself go, Stevie.
Bounced weakly on the right side. Tough play. Soderstrom has no play.
9 out of 10 at some point in time, and bunch those up together a couple times. There's a line drive up the middle by Holiday. 2 balls there now that he's hit.
Because there was a lot of good that came to today when a team really needed it. That's down the line by Jackson Holiday. He has extra bases in his sights. How many extra bases? Just one.
Also, he could go to that splitter. He swings at the pitch, knocks it out of the ballpark.
Now Jackson grounds one off of a reaching Mize. Literally the best blocking catcher in baseball. Holiday off the pitcher for a second time.
Also, but way back in 2011, KB.
And Jackson Holiday, first pitch attack right on cue into the right field corner. You're going to get a first pitch fastball.
Hey, Jackson, be prepared. Swing 3-0 if you get the pitch you like.
Swing 3-1 as well. Left center field. That drops in for a base hit. And Buck Britton waves Carlson home. And he's going to score.
Jackson got ahead in the count and hit a bullet his first time up.
And then Jackson muscles this one down into right center field.
Have a lot of success because you can combat righties and lefties.
First pitch of the game, Jackson Holiday was ready for it. Yes, first time we hear that this year. Holiday smacks one up the middle for a base hit. So ends up at Northeastern Oklahoma A&M. Holiday toward the middle. I tell you what, not bad for a kid. The last couple of weeks, but so many tough lefties. Holiday to first, Goldschmidt. Race to the base. Jackson wins it. Throw back to third. And an out there.
After a really rough start to the season, as Rob Long documented, we're underway. And on the first pitch of the game, Jackson Holiday has an opposite. A base hit to right. Keeps the ninth inning alive for the visitors.
Well, that too. But, yeah, you still get a home run.
Get down, ball, yes.
Into right field. That will get down for Jackson Holiday. He'll turn first. He's into second with a double.
Not a hitter's pitch.
Down the middle, near the knees, driven out to left center, away, back, gone! Jackson Holiday. 26 the year before that, 29 and 25. High chopper, manifestation. It was manifest destiny. It isn't.
And Holiday with a high drive, deep left field, way back there, gone!
11 walks and 97 2/3 for Littell. He fills it up.
And Jackson Holiday's ready for another strike. Jackson left side. That will get through into the gap. Simpson sprints over to get it. Holiday running right in his face. He will be out.
Tough on lefties too, because he's a long guy with a little bit lower arm slot.
Holiday to left. There's a left on left base hit.
Henderson. They're both very much alike.
And then Jackson does what he's just been doing all year long. Orioles trying to win a series on the road. Holiday rips the Kings' first pitch into center.
5 today, runners in scoring position, looking to make it 3 for 6 and tie this thing up.
And they will. Off the glove of Albies. Holiday shoots it into right field, and Mullins charges home.
250 appearances, 114 of those were starts. So that's what you call sticking with it.
He gets a little pop to left field, and that is going to drop fair for Holiday.
And why not?
And that one is going to eke out into center field. Another hit for Jackson. Quite a few barbers in the Atlanta area listening right now. Like, I need to get a hold of Grant Holmes. This one driven deep to right. Track, wall, and gone. Jackson Holiday gets the big blow. Was a 2-run homer in the third, and that is still the difference in the ball game. And now Jackson Holiday is 4 for 4. He's going to get a double here.
And a chopper toward the middle. That will sneak through. Base hit Holiday, and once again the Orioles come. How about 97? How long's that going to go for?
It's going to go for a while.
Yeah, it is. Into the bullpen. 7 years old, number 27 for the Marlins. And Jackson Holiday takes his first pitch to left center. That's in the gap. That's in the bullpen on a hop.
15th start of the year. How about the ERA? 3.18.
Slider in, and Holiday punches it up the middle. So it wasn't a fastball, but
he has a big arm. 5'10", 160 pounds. That is it.
Holiday sneaks one through past a diving Wagaman.
650 RPMs. Big league average, 2280.
But his slider's not great. That's a hittable pitch.
And go up in the strike zone. He doesn't throw as hard.
He was phenomenal. That one ripped into right field by Jackson Holiday.
Come back, hasn't he?
Sure has. 3 runs scored by the Tigers last time on the bump. That'll sink into center field.
Conditioning. So again, 2 starts against the Orioles. 1 about as good as you could get.
That's about as good as you can get.
Yeah.
Holiday just missed a home run last night. They'll want to put the Birds on top.
The walks that never really translate for guys into the big leagues because they're aggressive. That's it.
Well, and it'll drop in front of Jones. Takes it up the middle. That eludes the body somehow of Bybee. And he rips it right back up the middle. A base hit into center. Mayo trucks towards the plate. The throw by Martinez on a bounce. Not in time!
Spot on the grass.
Top of the order is Jackson Holiday. Drives it out to right field. Getting to the wall. No chance to bring that one back. Holiday ties the game.
Home runs on that 4-seamer. Most home runs allowed in 4 years. Oh, Holiday to right field. It's deep. It's crushed. It's off the wall. It sticks in the padding of the wall. All solos tonight. Jackson goes the other way. Base hits. Holiday to right center field. A lot of room out there. It will get down for a hit. Great jump by Alex Jackson. He's in. Off the end of the bat. Yes, he can. 2014. Now Holiday to right center field. There's another hit.
He's given up 10 earned runs in just 10 innings pitched this year.
End of the bat, Jackson Holiday drops it in front of Miles.
Out of all of them.
I think Jim Palmer is older than you. Jackson Holiday to right field. That ball shot to the wall. Bangs about 2/3 of the way up the scoreboard. And Bart. Holiday to the right side. The new second baseman Schneider.
But maybe not all, so I'll be happy to be surprised.
It depends on who comes back.
Jackson Holiday to center field. There's a base hit, and Jackson's got a
0-1 to Jackson Holiday. And he'll slip it in between the bag and Castro's retreat.
Injuries, they have had some ineffectiveness.
Jackson Holiday, one hot rocket off the glove of Luis Urias.
started their career with the team with their first 9 hits going for extra bases, and now Alex Jackson's going to come on home. Alex Jackson scores.
Had 3 singles.
And Jackson Holiday has a single. Been magnificent all season. There's 2-1. Right side. That's a fair ball. This is into the corner. Carlson to third. Carlson's coming home. Jackson Holiday and the Orioles finally have their walk-off.
Game's in a good place right now.
Holiday to the left side. That one sneaks past Dubon. Johnson races his way to third, and Sanchez has a late throw. To nobody out. The Orioles down by 2. Holiday destroys it to right field. He ties the game. On left, lethal lash from 1-2 for Jackson. Line through the right side. He waited back on that change. 1-1 coming. Left side shot through, a base hit. Correa was drawn in, couldn't get there. Gunnar, as he was last year, among the elite shortstops in the game. To left field, Jackson Holiday right toward the monster. That ball will clang about 80% of the way up. Strikeouts, 19 pitches, 13 strikes. Holiday, rocket, back-to-back hits to kick off the.
Of course, Jason Alexander. Jackson Holiday, first pitch swinging right center field. Down.
Holiday hammers one. That's ticketed for the right field corner. Got out in front of the splitter, and Jackson Holiday has a double. But it didn't get in the helmet, just the shoulder. Jackson Holiday left side. Story does not have a play.
It's 10-6. A high-scoring game tonight. Holiday off the end of his bat floats one to left center. Adames chases and can't reach it. This winning streak gets them a lot closer now. Holiday lines one up the middle. He has a base hit, so it's back-to-back hits to start this 9th inning.
Doesn't allow them to get to their peak.
Jackson Holiday drives one to deep right field, sending Matos back, and that ball is off the bricks, and the ricochet nasty to the center fielder Lee. Trying to score from first is Johnson. He will throw to third, is late.
Nice sense. 3 base on balls. That's soared towards the gap out in right center field, and it finds open space right at the base of the wall. Johnson speeds around. He'll come in to score.
Begin the second. Both of them came around and score.
Holiday rips it up the right field line. That's down for a base hit, getting deep into the corner. Holiday will leg out his 20th double of the season, but on reserve tonight. Holiday trying to beat the drift. Backhand by Machado. He'll put it in his pocket. For the ball game, their teammates going to them for counsel. Hit sharply off the body of Morgan. Scooped by the shortstop. McCoy didn't make the throw in time. Draft cracked his first professional home run. And then the leadoff shot by Jackson. Now trying the short game on a bounce. It couldn't be dug by a rise in game 2. Ratcheting up the pitch count of every Padres starter. That is ratcheted out to deep right field. And that ball is going to go into the seats for Jackson Holiday.
You know, you can throw the ball as he's done all night for the edges.
Holiday to right field. That ball is hit deep at the wall. It's gone. Jackson Holiday ends the no-hitter. He is typically the lethal 2-strike weapon to lefties. He throws it right there, and Jackson says, "What's going on? Looks like you're out at third after a home run." Into right, and that's in front of Reynolds. Run at second. Johnson behind him at first. Holiday. It's a ground ball through the left side. Jackson Holiday attacks the opposite field. And Holiday grounds the ball into right field. Just snuck it past York. Alex Jackson will go first to third.
In the last 20, he has been so patient, seeing the ball extremely well.
And then he puts this one into center, a running 2-seamer. Which
how many guys he faced and his dad faced, and who had better numbers? I'm assuming his dad faced Max quite a bit. Well, Jackson is 1 for 1 today. The Sayo doesn't run great. They want to cut off that run, but not give up too much. Holiday will fist it into center field. That drops in front of Miles Straw and kicks past him on the turf.
Pretty impressive.
Bieber's 2-2. Struck through the vacant left side, and Jackson Holiday, just as he did yesterday. That is a hit. That ball's ripped inside the chalk. Jackson Holiday will descend. Mike Vassell still out there with the all-Cavalier battery. Holiday sprays it into right center. He's got a base hit. And now Jackson, Dylan Beavers, and Gunnar Henderson. And Holiday sprays one in the left. Hung in there very nicely.
Closer to home plate than most, so that fastball is playing a little bit better than 94.
Holiday flips a changeup into left. It drops for a base hit. Jackson snaps a 1 for 35. Picks